Hey guys, it's Hunter and welcome back to another video. I'm a little sick right now, as you can probably tell from my voice, so bear with me. Anyways, Mark Holcomb makes up 1/3 of Periphery's djenty guitar force, and this gorgeous thing is his signature model from the PRS SE line. So is this a good, affordable instrument, or is it just a budget guitar with an artist's name on it? Let's take a closer look. Okay, I know. In the past, I've said that I wouldn't be making a video on this instrument because it's really not my type of guitar at all. But look at it, it just looks so cool, and I really wanted to try out the Seymour Duncan Alpha and Omega pickups. Being that it's Mark Holcomb's signature pickup set, they don't really come in any other guitars besides this and the PRS USA Signature. Plus, you subscribers really wanted to see it, and I guess good YouTubers give subscribers what they want. Right? Stupid subscribers. Just kidding, I love you guys, and if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do that for more guitar videos. And let's get back to this guitar. Now, at first glance, the Holcomb model may just look like a PRS SE Custom 24, but there's actually more going on here than what first meets the eye. Starting with the finish, this is what PRS is calling a Holcomb burst. It's kind of a dark purple to dark gray on a quilt maple veneer, and it is downright sexy. It's a really unique finish, and especially on a PRS body, it looks gorgeous. The guitar also features the signature bird inlays, which have been a staple of the SE line for a while now, but that doesn't take away from how freaking stylish they are. The neck binding completes the look. Absolutely stunning. Now, as far as hardware goes, there really isn't anything special. It comes in a sleek black nickel finish, which matches the look of the guitar really well. Unlike the normal SE Custom 24s that feature PRS tremolo bridges, the Holcomb has a hardtail, which I actually prefer, but that's just a personal thing. The tuners are listed on the website as PRS designed, basically generic tuners. I do wish they were locking tuners, which is kind of becoming a standard feature nowadays on guitars above $1,000. It just makes string changing a lot less of a hassle. As it is, the PRS design tuners are not locking, but still feel solid and do a really good job of holding the strings in place. The Holcomb SE also has a satin finish on the back of the maple neck, which is awesome. Combined with the wide, thin neck shape, it feels very fast. It also feels very comfortable, that is, if you like flat ebony fingerboards. While the normal SE Custom 24s come with a pretty round 10-inch fingerboard radius, which is great for rhythm players like myself, the Holcomb comes with a much flatter 20-inch fingerboard radius that caters much more towards the shredder crowd. With a 25.5-inch scale length, the same spec as the Mark Tremonti Baritone model, it's half an inch longer than a standard SE Custom 24, which is cool for down tuning. Lower end signature models tend to get a lot of stick for being cash grabs, guitars that sell but the artists themselves never actually use, and this guitar is anything but. It is a solid workhorse. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the pickups in this guitar are Mark Holcomb's Signature, Alpha, and Omega Seymour Duncans. I was so excited to try these, and here's what they sound like through the dirty channel of a 6505 Plus. And because the 6505 doesn't exactly have the best cleans, here's what they sound like through the green channel of a Marshall DSL 100. And the tone pot is push-pull for coil splitting. Here's what that sounds like. Now, while these alpha and omega pickups will undoubtedly be one of the biggest selling points of this guitar for some people, for others they could actually possibly be the deal breaker. Personally, I like them a lot. They're not too hot, they're very bright, defined, and in your face. But when I sent clips to a couple of people, they didn't like them at all. They said they were very harsh and there's way too much high end, which I get, but I think the bridge pickup in particular has a very particular timbre to it that helps it sticks out from other sounds in the mix. That's probably pretty helpful if you've got two other guitarists and a bassist in your band. Now, I said at the beginning that this is not my type of guitar at all. I'm not talking about looks. I think most of us can agree that this is a stunning instrument. I can just stare at this guitar. And I did just that the first time I took it out of the included gig bag. I'm not talking about the tone either. I think the alpha and omega pickups have a very defined high gain sound. But as much as I enjoyed looking at and listening to this guitar, I found playing it to be incredibly uncomfortable. Now, to be clear, this is all personal preference stuff, not any construction or quality issues with the Holcomb SE. The bridge is super flat and super low, and the fingerboard is so flat. It's completely different to the guitars with high slanted tunematic bridges and rounded fingerboards that I normally use. As a result, recording this demo was an absolute struggle. My playing was so sloppy it took forever to track anything. It was a nightmare and I didn't like it. But that's just my take as a more rhythm-based Les Paul type player. The Holcomb SE is a very high quality instrument that I just struggled to play. This may have the classic looks, but feel-wise this is much more suited to someone like the modern lead player. And for a lot of you, that's going to be a really good thing. It also carries over a lot of the desirable features from the outrageously expensive and now discontinued limited edition USA model and puts them in a much more affordable package. If a PRS SE Custom 24 modified for modern metal sounds like your cup of tea, you'll love this guitar. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this guitar, so leave them in the comments and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to Sam Ash for making this guitar available and to Pad for mixing the demo track. Manufacturers don't really sponsor honest reviews like this, so if you want to support what I do, maybe consider Patreon. All the links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome. This is the PRS SE Mark Holcomb Signature model, and I will see you for the next video.